It's been a long time. I'm sorry. It's been like 2 years. I've had some stuff going on. School's really stressful, but now it's even more stressful than when I stopped. But, you know, I got time now. It's vacation. Hooray! I was burnt out. You know, you get it. Am I back for good? I don't know. Am I making this kind of content now? Probably not. Some things have changed. Stop that. So today, I'm going to be looking at less about individual songs. I've gotten more into albums. Maybe this can be a monthly thing, but here are my top albums of this January 2021. I'm just going to throw out a quick honorable mention to the Madlib, you know, Mad Villainy, and all that. MF Doom, rest in peace. This album over here, homie did it again. Real good. Some stuff that I vibe to, some stuff that I jam to. Let's get going. Number 4. Didn't think these guys had it in them, but turns out they did. These guys, I heard their earlier material. It was alright. I liked it. Frat Mouse. Plywood. We got some emo, some soccer rock. This was a lot more dramatic, and you know that could be bad, but with better writing, better production. Oh my god, the production's so much heavier here. Production here, heavier than your mama. Much better melodies, much better vocals. I don't know. We got Tokyo Drift, definitely my favorite song on the album. I listen to this song a lot. Whiny, it's dramatic, and I love it. Number 3, we got a little bit of a regular music pick here, but it's okay. This guy I've never heard before. Might be bad. I don't know. Shame with Drunk Tank Pink. This one's pretty funny. They mentioned monkeys, I think. Monkey see, a monkey do. Crazy. I said the production on the last thing was heavier than your mom. This thing's heavier than your mom and your dad. It's just punkish and dark and ugly, but it's fun. I really need a haircut. Look at that. Is this alright? Okay. He says monkeys. Monkeys are pretty funny. I love monkeys. Number 2, we got Cheekface with their new album, Emphatically No! Fun fact, it was back in May last year. I got really bad pollen reactions. They've gotten less frequent over the years, but more extreme. So I really only had one bad reaction this year, but I remember I was staying inside, so sick, listening to the first lead single on this album because I heard it and I was like, oh my god, I feel it. Called Listen to Your Heart. No! And so I was just sitting there. I was gonna go do yard work for my neighbor, but I couldn't. I was so sick. I was like, I can't do that. Every time I look down, water just pours out of my eyes. I wasn't crying. Crying's for babies! I didn't know what to do, so I just made myself a triple-decker PB&J and just like swallowed the whole thing. I was like listening to this song on like repeat in my basement. These guys are funny, but they also make good tunes. It's not like cartoonish, like Weird Al, but it's like very sarcastic, very dry humor, and play a lot with like social commentary. And sometimes it can be a little cheesy. This isn't going to be like one of my top 10 albums of the year. But this thing still, it's got great guitar lines. I mean, the lead vocalist is good at telling jokes, and that's important because it's not all in the writing. But you have to be good at performing. Maybe there are a couple lines that aren't that good, or maybe a couple melodies that are a little flat, but, you know. This thing's, it's like a light 8. Nothing wrong with that. It means I really like it. It means I'm saving it to my library. Number 1, don't worry, don't have COVID. I just choked. I did these guys wrong with my first review of one of their albums. Weezer! What's wrong with me? Yep, that's right. We got Weezer. Not that Weezer. Nope, not that Weezer either. Not that Weezer. No! This Weezer! Weezer, okay human. Why is this good? I mean, the tail of them, you know how I feel about that. The Black Album was only a small improvement. It still was pretty bad. So when they announced just randomly that they were gonna have an album, like within a week, with a parody of a Radiohead album, things weren't looking good. This is the best they've sounded in years. This is better than the White Album. This is the best thing they've done since Pinkerton. No, this is a little more like the Beatles even. I mean, we got actual chamber pop Weezer in here. The lead single of this thing, all my favorite songs. I did not expect this song to be this good. Thematically, what this song is saying, it's all very profound and it sounds great. This song is so sad. Songs like Screams, a little weaker thematically, they sound awesome. And he's like, no, and he takes you by the hand, and like freaking Peter Pan or something, he sprays a little magical dust on you, and he like pulls you up into the sky, and you're like flying over London, or maybe California or whatever, because when that bass swells, you like hear him close your eyes, and you like see this world that he's transported to, and yep, this is the best all of January. Homies, tell me if you enjoyed this. Footage isn't that good, so I'm going to try to spice it up with some editing. February's looking pretty good. I already got some of my favorite albums of the year. Actually, now a few 9s on the table that I didn't talk about. Maybe I'll go back and talk about some of my favorite albums of 2020. I had to stop making videos in the first place because it was just such a toll on my psyche. So, if that happens again, I'm going to drop out again and say, no! Hopefully not for as long, but, you know, I have ideas now. But, yeah, hope you guys liked it. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! Ba-bam!